Hey guys, welcome to my live. My name is Teresa Campbell. I do all things food, fashion, and fitness, but today we are doing my best in tech because I absolutely love technology. I love cameras. I love products that are just gonna make my life easier, and I have some really good ones to share with you guys. So, looking forward to doing this. I'm just seeing if I can get my it to display on my iPad so that way I can connect with you guys. For some reason my Amazon live stream's not working there, but that's okay because I can see it here. So just chat. Hey everybody. Okay, so I just sent a chat, and if you have any questions or are new here, please do give me a follow. It'll notify you the next time I'm live, so that way if you like the content I post, you'll see more. I try and make my content just everything that I would want in my life, so these are all purchases that I've made myself, and obviously I'm quite happy with them, so I'm sharing them with you. Let's get into the first item. So this is probably the best selfie stick in the whole wide world. And I say that because it's super sturdy. I love how tall it gets. Normally it's the one that I'm using for filming. And then, it is extremely sturdy. So when you have this setting up, if it's windy out, it is a little bit harder to knock over than most of the ones that you see out there. But it is one that is still small enough for travel. Throw it in your backpack, in your luggage, and you can bring it with you. It also does come with a remote, so you're able to take pictures via Bluetooth on the remote. You also can use it where it's not so tall. Like you can literally just use it like this, or you can make it sideways, or you can have it go over the product, or backwards and up to the sky. Great for time lapses when you want to do a sunset and you just want to sit there and watch the sunset and record it in a time lapse. I love this, and anytime I use it or bring it out, people always ask me for the link for it. So if you want to shop it, go ahead and shop the link below in the carousel. But love this item. You can get it in a few different colors, and it's on special, so that's always helpful. I love when things are on special. Okay, this is the best purchase, hands down, that I made ever for a camera device. It is the Hoverdrone, you guys. I'm not kidding when I say that this has changed. I just recently uploaded a new YouTube video, and it's the best one yet. It took me so long to edit, but that's because there are so many drone shots and so many different footages that I used with this thing. It is extremely light. It fits in your fanny pack. Like, it's tiny. This thing will fit in a little Lululemon fanny pack or a purse or a bag or literally your pocket or your sweatshirt. It has custom modes. So I used all of the different modes. There's one where it just goes straight up and it records like a bird head overview. There's another one where it follows you. So it'll just follow behind and it'll follow you wherever you go. Another one is the dolly mode. The dolly mode is where you can actually walk towards it, and then you can also walk away, or it'll walk on your side. So it just kind of like completely just follows you wherever you're going. There's also an orbit function where it'll circle around you and do a video. It'll also take screenshot or like still shots. If you hold still, it'll blink, 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 and then take a still shot while it's taking a video. So it's really cool. The thing I love is that it's really hard to break because it's just going off of you. I've had it run into a few things because I tested it in areas it says not to, like in a car, and then I drove, and long story short, all you want to do is do it outside. You can use it inside too. You just want to make sure that it's not in like too tight of a space or a crowded space. You also have hover function. So when I'm working out in my garage, sometimes I'll just put it on hover function. And if I'm moving around, it just orbits to face me, which is so cool. But I love it. The footage that it does, if you just, like, I'm wondering if I can pull up my YouTube video really quick to show you. Come on. It's just game changing. If you want to capture family videos or going outings with yourself, or you hike, it's really good for just capturing the things that you wish you had a videographer to follow you around and capture for yourself. Let's see. Let's go to my account. Okay. Let's see if this works. I know this is not the best way to share with you guys, but like, this is a drone. It caught me like falling. This is following us. Oh, there's just me working out. Shoot. Where's more drone footage? Oh, here we go. So like walking, that's a bird eye view. And then this is like the orbit view. And this is just the drone. And then it's following us and it's doing an overview. It is so cool. I love it. You wouldn't think like, what would I use this for? Tons of things. There's tons of things you could use this for. It's really good for group photos as well. I used it for Christmas when we were trying to get a family photo. It has a zoom out function, and I just had to zoom out. And then this is where I fall. Oops. But I caught it because I was playing with that drone. Shoot, I cracked myself up. But I just love how easy it is. And you get footage that if you're traveling with someone or by yourself that you wouldn't normally be able to get unless you literally said, hey, can you take my camera and follow me? Like, people are just, they're just not going to do that. So I love it. I got the creator pack, so it did come with 2 batteries, which was a godsend because, well, I needed it. I wore out the battery so much just playing with it, and then they all just download to your phone. So it's super easy, super simple, super quick and easy. Great gift idea for anyone who wants to get into content creation or just loves having family videos. The next item I got, if you are a person, this is specific to cameras, right? This works with all the Sony cameras. I bought this because, as I just showed you, I do YouTube videos, and when I do talking videos, and I'm going to start using my new camera that I just got, and this is a dummy battery. What that means is I don't have to worry about having batteries charged up. I can just plug this in, and then I plug this into the wall, and my battery and my camera will last forever. I tried it, I tested it, I just got it in the mail yesterday, and it works. So I'm super excited for this because I am notorious for wearing a battery down, forgetting about it, and then going to try and use it, and it's, well, dead. So this is gonna keep me from having that issue. And most of my filming that I do is at home anyways, and usually it's Amazon Lives. So super easy, inexpensive way to make sure that you never run out of batteries when you are doing your filming. Absolutely a must. And I'm going to show you the camera that I have that works with that. I got a new Sony camera. I'm very excited. I've always been like a Canon person, but I'm excited for this one. This next item, I was a little bit shocked at the price because I was just like, wow, will that really work? That's inexpensive. It works. I have the original pencil. That's the actual brand name one. This one is fantastic. I got it in the mail yesterday for my iPad. I have the new Pro iPad and wanted to have a pencil because I'm gonna get one of those planners that you can schedule out your life with, and I wanted to have a stylus to be able to use with it. It works so good. You can use it just for, you can use it just for writing, you can use it for drawing and doodling, like if I just go into Procreate. Haven't been in here in a long time because this is my new one. But it is nice and smooth. There's no lag time. I should probably make that a little bit smaller. Super easy to control. That's kind of hard to see. It's a little hard to see with the glare, but don't waste your money on spending too much on one of these. Just get one of these, because if you let your kids use it, or if you happen to lose things, it's nice to know you didn't spend an arm and a leg, and there's always a new version that's coming out. So I was just happy to have one that works and gets the job done, and super, super happy. I'm gonna try, I haven't even tried this. I was like, I wonder if I could use this on my phone. I do a lot of video edits on my iPad as well, and I thought like this would be nice to be able to, instead of using my finger always, sometimes my finger's a little fat and gets in the way. So using the stylus is nice for those when you're trying to hit tiny buttons, which I feel like everything is getting tinier these days. So like if I were to say, oh, like this is one of my drone videos, put this down here, and then I can just control it right from here. So cool. I love this thing. And this goes into the next item quite nice. This is a case that I just got for my iPad. I have another one that is like a keyboard, but it's a little bit heavy. And when I'm traveling, I don't always need a keyboard. And this, not only is this color beautiful, but it allows you to have a spot for the Apple Pencil, or the pencil, the stylus, to fit right here. And it's charging while it's right there. If you need to secure it more, even though I don't think you do, because I mean, it is super secure, you would be able to put it back here. So you can have like extra stylus, like if you have more than one, because some people have different thicknesses. Oh, that's another thing with the pencil. It does come with different heads, so you can change out the pointers. But back to this case. I love the packaging. When I opened it, it was beautiful. I was impressed for a packaging for just an iPad case. I love the fact that it is magnetic, so I can stick it on my refrigerator. Like you can just go like this and it sticks to the refrigerator, which is cool if you're doing recipes or watching a movie, or even some people record with their iPads. But it also has multi-functions of different angles that you can put this at. I know whenever I'm doing like FaceTime with my family, nothing's worse than having the wrong angle and you're like, guys, move it, adjust it, I'm over here. So super cute. And then you can also have it upright as well with the way that this is. So there's just lots of ways you can use it. Or it has a lay flat if you like to just lay it flat. It's very protective. I also enjoy the fact that there's, not that it really ever gets hot, but it does have a vent back here. Not sure if it's needed, but it's there if you need it. Definitely a good purchase. This is the camera that I'm so excited about. I was doing a lot of research. You guys, I have a Canon Rebel, I have a Canon PowerShot, I have the DJ Mini, I have a lot of different cameras. Where is my, oh, it's up there. I have a lot of different cameras. I've been collecting cameras since I was a kid. I've been taking photos since the first digital camera came out. I had one. When it was film, I had film cameras. So I'm well versed in cameras. But I wanted to give this one a try because I was reading a lot, and for vlogging and videos and live streaming, time and time again, it was showing as the best. So I decided to get this one. It was between this one and another one that's gone viral and cost like $1,000, but I went with this one mostly because the camera screen pops out to the side. I like the fact that it has a beautifying filter that you can use. Sometimes you just have really harsh light and you just want it to glaze over, because I don't do photo retouching or retouching my videos when it comes to skin or anything. Not that I'm trying to hide anything, it's just I think people like to see pretty, they like to see a nice view. So when you're making a video and it has production value, you want to make sure that it's showing nicely. And sometimes you just need a little bit of a blur to block out the harsh light. But it's nice. It's got the ability to do videos, live stream, photos. It has a little microphone on the top and a little floofer that it comes with as well. And then the range for the microphone. You can actually select, hey, I'm using the back mic, I'm using surround mic, I'm using the front mic. So it knows how to detect where you're at. I haven't actually filmed with this yet, but I was playing around with taking some photos. Yeah, it has a lot of really good settings. Going through the initial setup fee was very easy, just walking through the setup camera. So if you're someone that's like, I don't know really what I'm doing with cameras, I feel like this one would still be a really good one to start with because it's just so simple where it's like, set this button, click this button, this is what this one does. And there's a ton of YouTube videos out there. The screen that tells you all the different items, like, oh, click here for a softening skin effect, right? You can make it medium, you can turn it off, you can make it high, you can change it. You can pick zoom, you can make it where it's always keeping you in the camera focus. And there's also like a vlogging, so it's able to track. Just a super nice overall item. And you can also take regular pictures with it, so you don't always have to do filming. But I also like the size and the weight. It's super lightweight, and then it has the little spot where you can attach a tripod to it as well. But just a cute little camera. Super excited to start using it. And like I said, I just got it, so excited to try it out this weekend. Another item that is a must-have for me, except there's a few things, okay? And I'm gonna explain. I love these for working. I love these on an airplane. I love these when I'm just walking around the house. They have the best noise canceling. Oop. Sorry, it was connecting to it auto connects. So as soon as you take them out, it wants to connect to your different devices. It's smart. So when I'm on my phone, but I may be on my computer as well, it's like, hey, do you want me to connect to your computer? It asks you. So I love that easy. You don't have to like click, change, connect, disconnect. It just asks you and you can say yes, no, so forth. But they're just not great for working out. And I don't know if it's because my head is small, but if I'm trying to do abs or laying down, I notice that they kind of slip off. Or if I'm jumping or doing explosive movements, they slide around. So I love these, like I said, for work. They have the best noise canceling, which I love because my husband and I work in the same house, and it's just nice to have the canceling. So these have a purpose for me, just like another pair has another purpose for me. But I wanted to share that because if you've been thinking about them, I want you to know the pros and the cons. I think that that's really helpful when making a purchase because usually we're making a purchase for a reason. Like we want it to serve a specific need in our life. So noise canceling, podcasting, listening, making videos, edits, like all that stuff. Love them. Next item, I really treated myself. My computer was dying. I have a 2016 old school, well, it's not that old school, it's 2016, but in computer years, that's old. So I treated myself and I got the new 2024 AirMac. My old one was a Pro, and when I went and was discussing and looking at the different options, I decided that the AirMac was actually going to fit my needs just fine because the specs were comparative and I like the price point better. And with what I do, it fit the bill. I'm super excited with it. I love... Where did I put it? Oh my gosh, it's right here. I got the darker color because I just wanted something different. And it's lighter weight. I also enjoy the keys. I think they're just they feel just a little bit sturdier compared to my other one. My other one would sometimes stick, and this one I really enjoy. And I also love how fast it is. My old computer kept telling me disk full, and I was deleting everything and I was changing everything, and there's just something about starting fresh with a new computer, like I said, treat yourself sometimes. But it is an investment, and I went for the one that has a little bit more storage and memory because I use it until I can't use it no longer. So I want it to be available, and well, a little bit extra investment now saves me from having to need one sooner in the future. So if you're looking at options and you are used to getting the Pro, but you don't, like, you're not a crazy animator, crazy whatever. Like, I edit a lot of videos and I do a lot of cuts, and this one has been fantastic for that. So yeah, just wanted to share that. This is another item that if you are a person who likes to wake up to the sun, but you have your room blacked out, like I have blackout curtains and the sun cannot get in. I like it for when I'm sleeping, but I want to wake up with the sun. And my husband, like, he can't have any light, but he also like sleeps in longer than I do and I wake up earlier. So I got this alarm clock, and I love it because I can put it where it just brings up the light, and that wakes me up, and I feel so much more refreshed than tired. And I think it's just because of the purpose of having the light naturally wake you. It has different functions, so I can use it as a lamp if I wanted to as well. And there's 20 different settings, so you can make it brighter, lighter, darker. You can also have it go to bed, so it'll slowly go darker as you're trying to sleep. So you have different options, and you can set 2 different alarms. You can have a weekday alarm, and then you can have a weekend alarm. But that is probably one of the best things that I ever purchased. I was thinking about it for a really long time, and then my friend was like, ooh, I got one, and I love it. So I followed her footsteps, and I got one too. All right, so I've kind of highlighted this item a few times, but it's my iPad. I suppose this year was like the year of refreshing my technology. Yeah, I went a little overboard, but I did get the new iPad Pro. My iPad was so old, and things just weren't syncing up like they used to. It was a little bit slower, and I mean, I think it was like from 2016, 2015 as well. So just time for me to get an updated one. But I really love this. It's so big. It's like having a laptop when you're traveling, because I don't like to travel with my computer if I don't have to. And I like to bring this just because I can still use it like a computer, but it's smaller. I like using DaVinci Editor on here. That's something that I'm new to. I usually use Premiere Pro on my computer, but I want to be versed in both of them, so that way when I do just have my iPad, I can make really quick little edits and continue to post while I'm traveling, because lucky for me, like we've had the blessed opportunity to be able to travel more often, and I want to be able to edit. Another item that's a must if you're a content creator, or if you just have a lot of files, or if you like to take a lot of photos, is an extreme ScanDisk or an external hard drive, something where you can keep things off of your computer to keep the load and your computer running smoothly and fast. I love this one. I have it on my old computer right now because I'm still transferring things and it's plugged in, so I don't want to unplug it because I want to make sure that I turn it on and eject it if I'm going to use it. But I love how durable it is, and you can just like hook it onto your backpack or hook it into where all your tech gadgets and gear are, just with that little edge right there with the little carabiner. Super important to back up your material because, well, sucks losing things, especially when you worked like really hard for them. So, word to the wise, back up your stuff. Another purchase that was very important to my husband and I when we were traveling with our work computers Fun fact, if you have an iPad, you can actually use that as an external monitor. So options. I didn't have it at that time, but this is an external monitor that you can connect to your computer. It comes with all the cords that you need. My husband and I both got one. It's super light. I love the size of it. And yeah, you can connect it with a lightning cable, HDMI. It has 2 different options for the height and the adjustments. It is magnetic, so you could take it off, just have it magnetized that way. But it's just lightweight, portable, and easy to use. Comes with the cords you need. This is all I need if I'm traveling with my computer. That's it. And it works because it's powered by the computer, so you don't need a power cord or a power cable. It's just this. So, been super happy with that. I bought that last year while we were traveling and we were out of our house for like over 2 months. It was like 2.5, 3 months. It was so long. But thankfully we had those, so we were able to continue with our day-to-day and have our 2 screens like we're used to because, well, we do a lot on our computers and we kind of need to. We're used to it. So going down to 1 and having like a smaller screen is not easy. Oh shoot, I don't have the other one. So for the Beat Studio, I love these. Remember how I was saying everything has its purpose? I like these ones for working out. I like these ones for hiking. I like these ones for having my microphone when I'm doing voiceovers. But they stay on my head a little bit better, actually a lot better than the other ones. So these are easy for me to run with, work out with, and yeah, that's where I'm always using them. If I'm hiking, running, working out, just anything that's movement where they would be wanting to fall off my head. I like these ones because they do go around my ear versus just sitting right on top. Like they go on the outside of the ear. I used to have the ones that just sit on top of your ear, and after a little bit, they would just start to hurt. So I didn't want that. These ones are fantastic. I love them, and they do come with a cord to charge, and then they also come with an auxiliary cord, so if you forget to charge them, you can plug them into your phone or your keyboard or your computer, which is good because, like I said, when you forget to charge something, it's annoying. That voice, I don't know where that voice came from. Last on my list is the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 gimbal. So I was just playing with this a little bit before this because I was like, ooh, do I want to use this? But I was like, no, I need to show it during the video. So what it is it's a gimbal for your phone. So if you don't want to buy a new camera and you just want something to make your videos more smooth and controlled and look as if you have a gimbal, this is perfect. It also does extend. There was a YouTuber that I saw using this, and that's what made me want it, because they're like, we film all our content with this. And I'm like, oh, I need that. So I have been using this as well. I haven't used this one as much, but that's because I bought a lot of different products at once. And I also have the one with the camera. So this is fantastic for your phone, and it's really good. I just sometimes forget about it because I have the other one and I just have a full bag of tricks. So this one, it works where it just connects to your phone via magnet and then snaps on there. You can just click 2 buttons. It makes it horizontal. You can make it vertical. You can do a spin where, you know how some people have those really cool effects and they spin the camera? There's a new one that you've probably seen all over YouTube, or you've seen it all over Amazon. And it's the DJI Osmo, is it 3? Number 3? The camera one. It's very cool, right? But if you don't need another camera and you just use your phone for filming things, this is what you need. Because this comes with everything. It's got a built-in tripod. It'll film you. You can turn it You can click the button, it'll record. You can click the button, it'll stop. Super versatile. I love this thing. I just only use it when I'm using my camera. And it's super compact, so I'm gonna fold it up real quick. Super compact. So if you're traveling and you wanna get cool camera footage with your phone, you can use this and it will make it the smoothest video ever. Or you can even control it where it's facing you. And you can hit the button so it like moves the camera down or up, and you can create really cool transitions with that. So good to have. And then it has a little carrying case that you can just put everything in. Super compact and easy to take with you. The other item that I clearly forgot to tag on here was exactly what I was just talking about. I told you I have a lot of cameras and I have a lot of things that I use. This. I brought this to Iceland with me because I wanted the smallest item possible. I don't know if there's a way to untag something. Not sure, but this is the DJI 2 and I really love it. I'm gonna have to talk more about it next time where I can like link it for you, but it comes with a carrying case where it has different lenses and different controls. It has a little screen so you can see what you're doing. You can also control it from your phone, which is what I'm using here. So there's a lot of different options that you can do. It's a fantastic device. Depending upon what you're filming and what you prefer to use, that would allow me to decide what you actually need. Because after purchasing everything and using everything and not using certain things, I now know, like, this is my flow, this is what I use, these are the things I need, and then the other things that I'm not using as much, I think I'm gonna try and sell them just because it's good to keep it simple. But I hope that you like this video, and thank you for tuning in during Best in Tech. These are all the items that I love and I'm very happy that I purchased and will continue to use forever. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit follow if you like what you see. If you want to see more of this, I'm going to be coming back to you again probably Sunday, maybe tomorrow. I do have some friends in town, so gotta be conscious of enjoying life, but also coming and joining life. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great night. Bye, guys. Oh, I'm tired.